Um, so rapper Trouble got killed in an apartment um, by a guy named J. Mike Jamichael, I believe that's his name. I believe he was signed with Brick Squad. But y'all know I don't get all into that type of stuff about, what labels people with and, get into all of that industry stuff. I call that industry shit. Um, but we is going to get into the shit. I want to know who's really to blame for all of this. You know, I've listened to people videos and I've heard people views and I heard people points. And I don't like to focus on not knocking anybody else, but y'all know my style. I don't know if y'all remember when Loaded Lux said against Calico, it's not so much about my opponent as it is the look I'm going to go with. You feel me? That's double R. It's not about my opponents on YouTube. It's about the look that I'm going to go with. And my look is just focusing solely on the meat and potatoes of this thing. And for those of y'all that's been subscribed to my channel, y'all know exactly where I'm going to go. This woman that Trouble was in bed with and who house it was, or who was a resident of the man in J. Mike who killed Trouble, who they say actually was the leaseholder of the place. So let me get this straight. The dude that killed Trouble was the leaseholder. And there's rumors out there that he just got her, what they call it, a BBL. When the women get the fake butts. You know what I'm saying? He just got her BBL done. I'm going to post the picture up in the thimble. What you will see in that picture is not going to be what was there, when her boyfriend, J. Mike, which was J. Mike. Trouble was just somebody that stopped past, that thought that her and J. Mike was done, but she never made that clear. I'm trying to walk y'all through and paint a clear picture for y'all. She did not make it clear that her and the dude J. Mike, Jermichael, was done. And that's the type of games that these women will play. And that's why I was saying earlier in my video, it's funny that it's funny I do these videos and then some news will come out or a blog will come out talking about the exact same thing that I was just talking about. I was talking about men and men chasing women. You see what I'm saying? Men listening to these content creators, these red pill guys telling them how to build themselves up so they can oppress a woman, so that they can chase a woman. That's exactly what we had with Mr. Jermichael. I seen the pictures of him. I watched some things on him. I did my research on him. He's a flashy dude. He was what they would call a Ray Ray, a Pookie and Ray Ray. You feel me? And I believe his actions pretty much confirmed that when he killed the rapper Trouble, right in his apartment complex or her apartment complex, however it was. But from what I understand is that was the guy, J. Mike, Jermichael's apartment. That girl was staying there. So he got her a BBL, and he was expecting that BBL to be for him because he paid for it. So he was expecting those cheeks to be his. And one thing I'm going to say to you men out there, man, y'all got to stop doing that, man. Y'all got to stop expecting a woman to be yours just because, y'all was together a period of time. Or y'all still is together now. Nobody owns nobody. Nobody controls nobody. So y'all dudes got to stop that, man, because I was just telling y'all how that type of stuff will lead to either suicide or, somebody getting seriously hurt and somebody getting some serious time, But this is the type of shit that I'm talking about. How do we punish the woman? How do we hold her accountable? Because we could easily say she played a part because she didn't make it clear on the status between her and the dude Jermichael. Women would do that. They won't make it clear because she was trying to hold on to the things that he was doing. What did I tell y'all earlier? I told y'all women don't give a fuck about no looks. People can say, oh, women like tall dudes, they like this, they like that. Women only care about materialistic shit. Allah, nothing. Women only care about money. Nothing. Women only care about nothing. And if you care about a woman that cares about that shit, then you don't care about your life. You don't care about nothing. And that's what we're facing, people. We're facing two dudes that cared about nothing and pursued nothing and got nothing from it. Well, nothing but time. And one lost his life. You know, rest in peace to Trouble. You know, if y'all expecting Double R to feel sorry for him, I don't. I'm sorry. I don't. Because I told you guys, man. I told you guys, stop chasing these women. Stop chasing these women. And if you're going to call yourself pursuing a woman, make sure you do your due diligence. Make sure you have some phone conversations. Make sure, you know, you go out and you get to know her. I ain't saying necessarily wine and dine her and shit like that. But you're going to be whining and you're going to be dying if you don't. Bars. You feel me? I said I ain't say wine and dine her like that, but you're going to be whining or you're going to be dying if you don't. I know that was a reach. What's up with you, Shadow? What's up to the people that's in here, man? Hit that like button. Make sure you hit that like button, man. Don't be stingy, champ. I know I ain't talking to you, Shadow, but, you know, I know some haters come on in. They pop in and out and stuff like that. But it's all good. The haters are welcome too. Yeah. But yeah, man, like I was just talking about this just a few moments ago about these men chasing these women, man. And how people out here are teaching men to chase women. That's why this world is messed up, man. And I know I talk shit about women a lot, but I'm really blaming the men through all of that. I'm really blaming the men for not being men. And I don't mean, you know, because a lot of dudes are taught being a man is you're listening to a woman and following after a woman and grooming yourself up to go chase a woman. No, that's not being a man. Being a man is becoming a better version of yourself and being your fucking self and building yourself up and allowing her to come after you. Because nowadays, man, I remember I was walking with my grandmother one time and my grandmother was saying, man, stuff has really changed. And I was looking at her like, what you mean, Grandma? She said, back then in my day, the men was chasing us. They was pursuing us. Now the women are pursuing the men. I said, you know what? That's some real stuff. That's some real stuff. And they are. The women are. Yeah, but old J. Mike, you know, is probably going to serve life in jail. And the rapper Trouble is dead. Because, and I ain't going to necessarily blame Trouble for this. But, you know, I'm not saying that he's completely innocent. I'm not saying that he's a saint in this situation. Because at the end of the day, man, you guys got to stop leading with the wrong head. You know, I got to watch my words on here. Got to stop leading and thinking with the wrong head. And I was thinking about something early, and I was thinking about doing some content, you know, but these clowns going to steal my title. But I was about to say something. I said women use their brain while men do something. I forgot what I was saying, though, but that shit was cold. I was just thinking of it. It just hit me when I was in the kitchen and stuff like that. I was saying women, I said women want men. Women don't want men to use their brain. It'll come back to me. I'd have forgot. Oh, I forgot what I said. But let me see. Sado said, I think females are chasing dudes because dudes have gotten to the point where they're not going to be suckers no more. So the tables have turned. I'm going to read that again. I think females are chasing dudes because dudes have... Okay, I got you. Yeah, but, you know, for those dudes out that are out there, and there are dudes out there that aren't chasing women. They're focusing on their goals, but those dudes are far few and in between. You know, the vast majority of men are out here, man. It's a man out here right now I told you in the barbershop getting a clean cut for a woman. It's a dude out here right now that's getting in a couple more extra hours in work to go spend it on a woman. Why do all of that to go spending and winding down a woman that don't deserve it? A woman that's gonna go fuck another nigga. You know, a woman that's gonna disrespect you when she don't get her way. Why do all of that? We just seen what this dude did, and then what they'll do is they'll label you, the woman will label you abusive. That's what's going on now. She gonna play that role. Now that Trouble is gone and he's dead, she's gonna play the role. Shorty is gonna play the role. And what could you say to that? Because everything goes in a woman's favor these days. And then what else you gonna say when you actually, are caught red-handed killing this dude? So it paints the perfect picture. That's why I always told you that women like to choose the dudes that they can blame at the end when it's all said and done. But the whole time it's them. You ain't let this dude Trouble. You ain't let, see, people focusing on the dude Trouble and the dude J Mike. But they not focusing on this woman not letting J Mike know that we were done. That we're done. It's officially over. But see, women get mad at men when men step off and do them and don't say that they married, or men don't say that they're in a relationship. But they'll condone, women will condone, or they'll act like they don't see this. They'll turn a blind eye to this type of shit. Where women are out here not completely being honest about their status with a man. And another thing too, and I'm not saying that she wasn't honest about it. She could have been completely honest. And if she was, then I really don't feel sorry for Trouble. He got the perfect name, don't he? He got the perfect name for this scenario, Trouble. He was in all sorts of fucking trouble. That was how Romeo died. That was on Steve Harvey. That's how he died. I told y'all dudes got to stop fucking with these women. And y'all women got to start being honest about your status. You get mad when a man don't. But she probably was honest with him about, her having a situation. He probably knew the dude and did it. But I blame both of them. If that's the case, then I blame both of them. See, the average motherfucker out here is going to find a way to give Shorty an excuse. But she's dead wrong. She's just as wrong, or probably even more wrong than the dudes that's in question right now. Because at the end of the day, you out here spreading your cheeks and spreading your oats all over the place, knowing that you're not complete. Any woman that I know, if they still had, that goes to show you that she didn't have any more feelings like that. That shit kind of been dead between her and J Mike and Jamichael. That shit been dead. But she was still loving the shit that he was doing for her. She probably didn't care too much about the sex no more. She probably didn't care too much about affection no more. That was clear because she was fucking with another dude. But it's the sneaky way she went about it. You want to still have your cake and eat it too. Meanwhile, a man is dead because of the results of that. And you're partly to blame. He's partly to blame as well, because at the end of the day, Slim, I ain't gonna even go there. I'm not gonna even go there. But that's crazy though. I find out, and it's crazy to me how, the women, and most of these type of things that happen, 9 times out of 10, it's not every situation, but the vast majority of situations, when these type of situations occur, a woman is either, the main suspect in it, or the woman is somewhere in the middle. She's somewhere in this situation. This woman is smack dab in the middle, and everybody is acting like she was never there. That's why I always tell dudes, man. I ain't gonna even tell. I can tell y'all a lot of stories about that shit, man. But that's why I always tell dudes, if you're looking to do any type of crime, if you're looking to do, I don't condone it, but if you're looking to do any type of crime, if you're looking to do anything illegal, please do not involve a woman. Please do not. And a lot of you dudes got to stop getting out here, playing on these women heartstrings. And a lot of you dudes got to stop falling in love. See, a wise man once told me, you can love a woman, but don't fall in love. That's idolatry. That's idolatry, fellas. That's idol worship. You know? And then you got her those cheeks. And that goes to show you right there. I know plenty of women like that. I know plenty of women that lose weight, and now you can't tell them nothing. Look at Jennifer Hudson. You can't tell them nothing. They lose weight the whole time. When they was big, they was heavy, they was humble as a motherfucker. They was humble as humble pie. But now that they got their little curves and all of that, especially if they was like Jennifer Hudson or goddamn Jill Scott, you know, my lady. If they was like Jill Scott, you know, where you was just heavy at one time and then you just lost all that weight. You know, you can't tell it, but you was pretty though when you was heavy. But all you need to lose that weight. That's what's gonna happen with Lizzo. See, Lizzo is a fairly attractive woman. So if she lose that weight, oh my goodness. Sky's the limit. Her shit gonna go all the way through the roof. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, man, fellas. How many times Double R got to get out here and warn you guys before y'all guys catch on, man? I told you. That ain't going to be the end. This is just the start. This is 2022. And each year, and salute to Hassan Campbell, because Hassan Campbell said this. Each year, we going to have deaths. It just depends on when your time going to come. It just depends on if your time will come. And that just depends on how you move out here. You know, everybody's gonna die. But will you speed it up? Will you speed up the date? You know, and Trouble clearly speeded up the date. You feel me? Because he was moving too fast. You moving too fast, man. And what are you doing going to a woman's house? That's another thing. Anytime, I always thought it was suspicious when when I asked a woman, could I come over there? And they say no, till it got to the point where I just stopped asking, because I started to really get the good understanding that I don't belong over there, because I don't know what she got going on. She's probably telling me no, trying to save my life. She probably be telling me no for a fucking reason. Because it might be some motherfuckers over there to set me the fuck up. It might be a jealous baby father that ain't quite done yet. Who's to say that if this dude wasn't completely over with her and he understood that, he still wasn't gonna kill Trouble? And then you add that with the fact that he's a rapper, the dude J Mike, and Trouble was a rapper. And then when you look at it, J Mike was more of a heavy set guy. He was on the heavier side. You know? I ain't ain't gonna say that, but he probably was struggling a little bit in bed. You feel me? And Trouble was more so, he looked like 600 Breezy. You know, tall, looked like he could play defensive end. You see what I'm saying? The type of dudes that these women like. Tall, cut up, in shape, medium weight, you know, clean cut. But him, he had dreads. I think Trouble had dreads, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. But he was that type of dude. He looked like the Pookie and Ray Ray. They both was Pookie and Ray Rays. But he looked more like the Future type. You see what I'm saying? J Mike strike me as the Dream type. You know, the singer Dream? You know, he strike me as the Dream type. You know, you on a little bit on the heavy side, and you out here whining and dining these bitches. You feel me? This is a clear-cut case of what I always tell y'all about. It doesn't pay to be a simp. It does not pay to be a simp. So you shouldn't pay and be a simp. I'm going to repeat that. It does not pay to be a simp. So you should not pay to be a simp and be a simp. You should not. And this is a clear-cut case of that. A clear-cut example of that. Because this dude got her a BBL, whatever they call it. Got her a fake butt. That's what they call it. Or a fake shape. Or whatever. Because everybody running around being fake. Even their personalities. You know, I always say, man, motherfuckers don't need to start adding on fake asses. You already a fake person. So a fake person is going to put on fake shit. You already acting like something that you're not. So you might as well put on something that ain't yours. If we going to talk this real shit, The ambulance coming. So I feel like that was the reason why brother J Mike did what he did, because he was just a lunatic and a degenerate himself. You know, probably had all type of mental health issues. Then the broad he was dealing with probably had mental health issues. Out here thotting it up. That's all. What I always tell y'all, all these women only care about is they self and what the fuck they want. They don't care about what you think. They don't care about what you want, the type of future you want to build. They don't give a fuck. All they care about is what they want. They don't give a fuck how you look. They clearly don't. Because brother J Mike and brother Trouble was from two different walks of life. They was living the same type of life, but they was two different types of flavors as far as dudes. And she wanted all the flavors. She got all the flavors. They just want to live in their fantasy. And when the fantasy up, your time is up. What did I tell y'all yesterday about motherfucking Lori Harvey? What did I tell y'all yesterday about Lori Harvey? Playtime was over for Michael B. Jordan. It was over. She had fun. She lived out her fantasy. She was able to use him, because it's virtual. They want to have virtual fun. Women ain't no longer just having, fun in life. In real life, they having virtual fun now. This shit is like virtual sex now. They virtual pimping y'all niggas. They virtual tricking y'all niggas. And y'all niggas is virtual simping and virtual tricking. Y'all some virtual squares. Y'all some virtual all-day suckers. Yeah, I'm tired of this shit, man. Just when I was about to relax, man, after I just finished eating, was gonna have me a yogurt or something, call it a night. This shit pop up. I'm tired of you niggas, man. Y'all niggas gotta stop. How many more niggas got to die before y'all start to understand that simping ain't paying off, that tricking ain't paying off, that leading with the wrong head ain't paying off, leading with your bread ain't paying off. Find you a woman that you could really settle down and get to know, a wholesome woman. What's wrong with a wholesome woman, man? Why y'all dudes gotta look at King Von? People talk about how King Von was a demon and a nut job, but they leave out the part that he was fucking with goddamn Asian Doll, and Asian Doll was in smack dab in the middle of it. Because the dude that killed King Von was homies and partners with the dude that was fucking around with Asian Doll at the time that she was fucking with King Von and NBA Youngboy. See, they always magically leave out the woman that's in the middle, smack dab in the middle of the chaos. But they focus on, the goddamn suspects at hand. They focus on the suspect at hand, but they leave the woman that's smack dab in the middle of it out of it. And these dudes look like complete fools. Now in this nut job, J Mike is serving life, probably. He gonna try to talk his way out. He gonna try to finesse his way out because he gonna want to get out. So what was worth killing him, J Mike, huh? Smash the like button, people. What was worth killing him, huh, J Mike? You killed him for hitting those cheeks. You act like killing him is gonna erase the fact that he hit those cheeks. What's wrong with you, brother? What's wrong with you? Come on, man. What's wrong with you? Act like killing him was going to erase the fact that he hit those cheeks that you paid for. And now you paying for it literally in jail, man. And you got to pray to God that a dude in there ain't going to hit yours. Come on, man. What was it all worth? For these dudes out here, man, that's out here killing these men over these brothers for a bitch, for a thought, for a 304. Come on, man, is it worth it? You done killed him. Now he's dead. You got what you wanted, but you didn't get what you want because now she's gonna screw whoever now. Now she ain't gotta worry about you getting in the way of it no more and killing nobody no more. Cause you might serve life. There's a good possibility that you'll serve life. So she don't have to worry about your stupid ass no more. And now everybody gets what they want. The system got another black man, that they could label a nut job because you did nut job acts, regardless of whatever you thought you was doing or you thought you did. It only matters with what actually happened, what people actually can see, what people actually can create. And you ain't in no position to do nothing about it. Only thing you in a position to do is get in a position, squat over, and cough twice. While the girl that you try to kill a man over is still out here bending over, getting hit every which way, mopping off every which way. Come on, man. Y'all dudes got to be smarter, man. Y'all dudes got to think harder, man. How many more dudes got to get killed, man? How many more dudes got to get locked up? You know, how many more lives we got to lose, man? Over stupid shit. Man, I'm out here fighting to live, man. Y'all fighting to die. Y'all niggas is fighting to go. This is a gift. Life is a fucking gift. Life is a fucking gift. And speaking of gift, you dudes is rappers, man. This is rappers out here doing this, or up and coming rappers. Y'all dudes are in a position that most dudes would kill to be in. And y'all out here killing to die. Think about that. These dudes are out here dying to get where y'all at. And y'all out here dying to die. Y'all out here killing to die. Man, that's it, man. Double R. Deuces.